Hey there folks, and welcome back to Space Engineers Survival. Ooh, would you look at that, we got some meteors coming in. There has been an update, and we're going to take a look at a couple of the things that they've added. Ooh, don't hit my ship! Ooh, it hit my ship. But as you can see, everything seems to be really slow after this new update. This is me running as fast as I possibly can. I'm not sure what it is about this new update, but no matter what I do, I'm moving incredibly slow, and also a lot of other things happen slowly. I still get a decent frame rate. The frame rate is still the same. It's just that something has occurred. I'm gonna see what I can do. Maybe if I turn off the meteors, or if I turn off the cargo ship spawning in, that'll help. Or maybe it's just a problem with the programming. But we'll see. The new things that they've added are, well, let's take a look, actually. We open up our menu, and we'll see that they have added what are called artificial mass cubes. We'll take a look at that in a little bit. They have added a third cockpit, which I, quite frankly, really like. And they've added all this actual glass. They're actual windows. So we'll take a look at that in a little bit. And right now I'm moving as fast as I can over to my yellow ship over here to see what damage that meteor did. It was a pretty big guy, so I'm guessing quite a bit's damaged. Yeah. Front of our ship's missing. That's too bad. We'll be able to fix it, but well, for the time being, I'm actually going to exit out into a survival, or not a survival, into a creative world so I can show you what they've added. I don't think I'm going to be able to show you anything in the survival world because, unfortunately, everything is so painfully slow now, so until that gets fixed, I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything else in this particular world. So I'll meet back with you guys in a little bit to show you what they have done in this new update. Alright, hey there, we're back, and as you can see, we have a new cockpit right here. Oh, and also, yeah, I'm still getting like 100 frames per second, but it still feels like I'm running through molasses. I'm sure they'll fix that eventually. But here is the new cockpit. So if you get in it, you see that we actually see it from the cockpit perspective, like you're driving a small ship. Because when you usually get into the other cockpit, you go into like a third-person view. But that's not the case with this new cockpit. See, that's usually what happens, but so this new cockpit gives us a lot of ideas for new ships that we can make. Also, we have all these different pieces of glass. So we have 1x1s, 1x2s, whoops, that's a rocket launcher. That's the one I want. And then we also have big ones. And we'll just plop a couple of these down to show you what they look like. Rotate that correctly. Well, that's clearly not what I was trying to show you. There we go. That's just a 1x1 piece of glass. And if we can slowly run our way over here, you can see that we can see through it pretty well. And here's a bigger piece. That's a 3x3. They also have diagonals and all sorts of things. So what I did is, let's slowly fly our way up here. I made a cockpit out of glass, and I also made some other things out of glass. This is just a really small, teeny tiny ship, but it shows you what you can do with this new cockpit. And yes, with these slowed controls, it's really weird trying to fly. I'm sure they're gonna hot fix this soon, because I'm sure I'm not the only one with the issue. Alright, we'll turn our jetpack off as we slowly right our way up. Open there. And there you go. Put a little skylight in here. Isn't that nice? Also, we can open up here, and here is the cockpit. Suppose I need to turn my jetpack on. There we go. I don't have a gravity generator on this. Oh, so slow. There we go. And when we fly the ship, you're actually looking out of the cockpit instead of third-person view. I mean, you still can look out a third-person view for flying the ship, but I actually think it's really cool that they added the addition to be in first-person mode when flying your large ships. So that's pretty cool. I hope they fix this weird bug where everything seems slowed down despite the fact you're getting a good frame rate. At any rate, that's it for this episode, and that's it for these... Well, actually, that isn't it for this episode, because they did add one other thing that I haven't showed you yet. I completely forgot about it. Let's painfully make our way to the back of the ship. There we go. And the other piece that they've added, let's just go into our inventory or building screen. They have added what is called artificial mass. What artificial mass does is, as you know, when you're flying a ship like this, it doesn't really react to gravity fields. But if we were to throw a couple of these on here, it would actually act as mass dragging it down, and as you can see, the gravity generator over there is causing this to be pulled down. And if we take that off, everything will be fine in the world. But so that gives you quite a few options for making kinetic weapons. And as soon as they fix this little bug where everything is so slow, we'll have to go do that in our survival world too. So that actually is it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time.